Hey everyone, this is Fiend here to bring you this week's episode of the LOTC Report. This week we start out with RP news out of popular demand. First up, the humans. The coronation of the uncrowned king, Henrique Carrion I, was the major event this week in Iranian lands. With this, he brought in a new house into the nobility of the kingdom, House Blackwell. The Privy Council kicked Diedrich Carrion from his chair, replacing him with Farley Stafir II. The reason behind the kicking was claimed to be the fact that Diedrich took up another role in Oran, one in which commoners and lesser nobles could participate. The Human Kingdom also calls out to new players with open spaces in the Great Imperial Army and Lark Steelwall's Blacksmithing Guild. If you want some work, fun, or just want to improve your role-playing skills, enlist today! In Malinor, the Lumadrim are undergoing many reforms thanks to the ascension of Lion into the High Council last week. A new organization was created by the same High Council named the Malinorian Magistrate. Calamite was placed as the High Magister and will be in charge of the distribution of magic licenses to keep track of magic within the princedom. A new and much-needed ambassador of Malinor has been appointed, by the name of Rizia. A couple of new arrivals come to Malinor. Some may have seen a golem whose name is Atlas wandering the streets of the Elven City. He is the property of the Cygnus clan. Most would have seen the endless posters of the West Malinor Trading Company. They are hiring and encourage employment to promote positive change in Malinor. Disaster occurred early in the week as the dwarven antagonists took the city of Kalazgoth. The dwarves and their elven allies were forced to fight through wave after wave of monsters to reclaim the city, but victory was not without losses. Dreek Ironheart died in battle, and funerals were held. Elsewhere in the dwarven lands, the Jarl of Barbeck has been chosen. If one would like to gain residency or form a business in Barbeck, talk to Scare Grandaxe. Up in the north, the Black Scourge are holding an event to gather information that may be of use to their future attacks. Those who would come forth with this useful information will be granted immunity from these attacks. The White Wizard, Blundermore, is documenting various writings in a journal which all can read for their own enjoyment. Along with this, he will be holding an event to gather many strange magical objects and artifacts. Technical difficulties have made it quite difficult to communicate on LOTC. The TeamSpeak server was down a large part of the week, however, thanks to Tythus, it is up again, for now. A trivial techie update happened on the forums later in the week where Tythus changed the background image to something with a little more color. This is the first of the various changes that may come with the forums in the following weeks. And if the LOTC report isn't enough to keep you informed with tech team news, a Q&A was held by the team along with a live stream just before the report was uploaded. The admins have found there to be more people that have VIP on the server than there should be. Discrepancies between the amount of VIPs bought and the amount in-game has led Tythus to start searching for those who shouldn't actually have the perks. The server moderators are again becoming even more like global moderators. More PEX commands were given to them, such as the ability to implement accepted applications. And straight to Media Team news, a month or so ago the Media Team underwent a revamp. Unfortunately, it hasn't worked out as well as it should have because of the inactivity from the members of the team. Thus, to relaunch the team, there will be a purge, followed by an accepting of new members. This week, a new video recorder was added, Sloth US. Finally, the event team has grown over the past 2 weeks with the addition of 7 new members. We welcome Xpuller X, Remen, Druinsbane, Dandan1350, Limdil, not Lime, Asharian, and Freema. No great drama this week, nor anything that the gremlins have thought to be important, thus no community news this week.
Thank you for watching. This has been Fiend with the LOTC report. See you next week.